MathKlik.
Mabuhay! What is a universal set? How can we visualize its size? This lesson is about universal set and Venn diagram. In arithmetic, when numbers are processed by applying fundamental number operations, the outcome is a new number. It may be lesser or greater than the numbers considered. It is important that the resulting new number belongs to a much bigger set of numbers in which the numbers considered are also members of. Otherwise, the operation on the numbers used will be considered undefined. Basic operations can also be applied to sets to obtain a new set. To ensure that basic set operations are defined, the sets under consideration must belong to what we call universal set. As the name connotes, a universal set is a set of all elements under consideration without repetition of elements. It is emphasized that each element in the universal set is distinct and unique. There is no standard notation for the universal set. However, it is typically denoted by capital letter U. Ang mga member ng universal set ay maaaring magpabago-bago ayon sa konteksto ng mga set na pinag-uusapan. Halimbawa, maaari natin ituring ang lahat ng mga dinosaur bilang universal set. Sa gayon, ang mga herbivore dinosaur at carnivore dinosaur ay maaaring ibilang na mga subset ng ating universal set. We might consider the entire population of the world as our universal set. In this case, the group of all Asians, the group of all Europeans, the group of all Africans, the group of all North Americans, the group of all South Americans, and the group of all Australians become subsets of the universal set. In mathematical terms, depending on the context, we may consider the set of real numbers, the set of all points in space, or the set of algebraic equations and many more as universal set. Sa pag-aaral ng number theory, ang set ng lahat ng mga integer ang siyang itinuturing na universal set. Sa algebra at calculus naman, ang set ng lahat ng mga real numbers ang itinuturing na universal set. May ilang lessons lang na gagamit ng mga imaginary number upang mapalawak ang ating kaisipan sa gamit ng algebra at calculus. At sa complex numbers at sa complex analysis, ang set ng lahat ng complex number ang ginagamit na universal set. Higit na malawak ang sakop ng set ng complex number kaysa sa set ng real number. Suppose you are given these sets of numbers. Maaring hindi mo malaman ang eksaktong bilang ng mga element ng universal set na kinabibilangan ng 5 set na ito. Pero, isa ang tiyak. Ang mga element ng bawat set na ito ay nabibilang sa universal set. Sa makatwid, nakatitiyak tayo na ang universal set ay naglalaman ng 10 element. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at 9. Maaring bukod sa 10 ito ay may iba pang element na hindi tinukoy. Subalit, kung tahasang binanggit na wala ng iba pang element ang universal set kundi ang 10 ito, isusulat natin ang universal set ng ganito. Take note that the elements of sets A, B, C, D, and E are completely available in the universal set U. Also, take note that there are no elements repeated in the universal set and all the elements are unique. A universal set and all its subset under consideration can be seen at a glance through a mathematical diagram called Venn-Euler diagram, or simply Venn diagram. This schematic diagram was popularized by John Venn, an English mathematician in the 1880s. Venn diagram uses circles inscribed in a rectangle to illustrate logical relationships between two or more sets. Suppose we have the whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 as the elements of the universal set W, and the numbers 2, 3, 5, and 7 as the elements of set P. Obviously, P is a subset of W. Let us draw a rectangle to represent the universal set W and write all its elements inside the rectangle. For set P, we represent it with a circle. Let's take another example. This time, let's have the whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 as the elements of the universal set W. Let's consider two subsets, M sub 2 with elements 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14, and M sub 3 with elements 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. How do we illustrate the relation A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C using Venn diagram? The relation suggests that C is the biggest subset in the universal set. Ipinapahiwatig sa relation na ang A ay nakapaloob sa B at ang B ay nakapaloob sa C. Set J has elements J, O, and Y. Set L has elements L, O, V, and E. And set S has elements S, H, A, R, and E. Sets J and L has O as common element. Sets L and S has E as common element. Suriin naman natin ang mga universal sets na ito. Ipinapakita sa use of 3 na ang kabuuan ng set A ay nakapaloob sa set B. Sa makatwid, ang A ay subset ng B. Sa use of 1, bahagya lamang ng dalawang set E at F ang magkasanib. Ang dalawang halimbawa na ito ay nagpapakita na may mga common element sa pagitan ng dalawang sets. These two pairs of sets are examples of joint sets. Dito naman sa use of 4 at use of 5, malinaw na walang common element sa pagitan ng mga pares ng set na ito. These are examples of disjoint sets. Now, try this. Illustrate the relation x is a subset of y and x is not equal to y using Venn diagram. Use Venn diagram to illustrate the sets W, whose elements are W, A, T, E, R, and set O, whose elements are O, I, L. Langis at tubig nga naman.
For more matitinik tips, just click MathKlik. And please, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for our next video lesson. See ya!